from Canada down with you, supporting you for this fight?
I do. I think everybody's coming Thursday. They'll be here. So I have I think 20 people that are flying out. It's family and friends. It's incredible. I'm just happy, if they're watching it on TV, but for them to come out, it's awesome that they support me. We're like East Coast, so.
You seem who's already here, your husband. I think it's pretty unique that your husband is your coach and you have him in your corner. What's that relationship like to have him there for you?
It has its highs and its lows, but we're really good at being able to kind of separate what we're doing, inside the gym and home life too, because you kind of have that balance. Home is kind of like your little sanctuary where you don't even get to focus on the fight half the time. You're more worried about what's kind of going on with the kids, just all relaxing. But when you're inside the gym, I'm if you haven't seen, I'm choking him just as hard as I'm choking everybody else.
Thanks. Alexis, there's a lot of talk about the fact that on this high profile of the stage, this is going to be the premier matchup of women's high-level jiu-jitsu versus women's high-level judo. What are your thoughts on that?
No. Well, I think it's going to have a lot to do with the hands. Obviously she's been working a lot on that, and her stand-up was so successful in her last fight. But eventually the fight's going to go to the ground. So it'll be kind of interesting to see, and I think it's really going to help motivate a lot of, the young women, be able to see that, that high-level ground game, jiu-jitsu, transitions into judo. It should be an exciting matchup.
And you mentioned in your pre-workout comments that you've been obviously working in more jiu-jitsu in this camp. What have you learned about judo in this camp that maybe you hadn't focused on before?
I studied a bit of judo while I was doing Japanese jiu-jitsu, so I'm not going to say anywhere the level of obviously Ronda, but so I have a basic understanding of it, but it just makes me appreciate it more. It's even I said after this camp, this fight's over and done with, I'd love to continue and work on judo myself. More less defensive and more obviously the aggressive.
How much more challenging emotionally or mentally has this been because of the enormity of it and because of who you're facing than other fights for you?
It really, so far it hasn't been that bad. I'm just, trying not to worry about the stress of it all and just kind of, enjoy myself and, just kind of take it all in, look where we are. Oh, sorry.
The